One of the most common terms nowadays is cuck. It's a 4chan definition used to describe a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful. But the definition cuck has evolved since then. And nowadays, in the year 2023, it is used to define a man who is just fucking pathetic. But it still correlates with its initial meaning.
For those of you who are unaware of the drama I recently brought upon myself, I'll fill you in. My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything from double penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah.
Sign up for an OnlyFans to watch someone deep throat an object? Well, here you go. There are a plethora of definitions to describe cuck, but the most common one nowadays is a pathetic man who lets his wife just practically do whatever the fuck she wants. Sexually, I mean. Sexually. I don't know. I don't want to be promoting, abusive, controlling boyfriends. Fucking. You guys already know what the fuck I mean. Back in the day, cuck was just a mocking term used to make fun of certain people who have niche fetishes, or someone who's just downright fucking stupid, or it's just a simple insult back in the day. But nowadays, it's not so funny anymore.
Did you hear that? Pretty sure that's a new Tuckerberry chicken.
Tuckerberry?
Tuckerberry.
Oh, yeah,
that's not a Cuckerberry.
It didn't sound like a Cuckerberry.
You're gonna do any cuck jokes on the show? I want to keep those to a minimum. All
no
right?
cuck jokes? She's starting to sound like a soy boy.
Yeah.
iDubbbz is a prime example of a before and after scenario when someone becomes a cuck. The man went from being one of the most respected YouTubers on the platform to becoming one of the most intolerable, inconsistent, and just downright pathetic people on the platform. Content Cop, one of iDubbbz's most popular videos on the platform, is a deep analysis on some shitty content creators, and he made these videos in the hopes that they would self-reflect and change. This new version of iDubbbz is a perfect example of a man completely changing. Let me express an opinion on iDubbbz that I've just been itching to express. I don't fucking understand why you're apologizing to all of the creators who have done shitty things in the past. You apologize to Tana when she wholeheartedly admitted that she needed the Content Cop. Rice Gum was a intolerable douchebag, and he would have kept making those shitty ass videos and violating community guidelines if it wasn't for your Content Cop. And just the vast majority of the Content Cops you made were just directly criticizing shitty content made by shitty content creators. And ironically, now you're criticizing yourself, which I honestly, I don't personally understand why you would, considering you were the pinnacle of entertainment back then. Everyone was entertained by you, and you made some solid good points in your content, and you now have degraded yourself to a fucking cuck. Now, here's a content creator that I really think deserves some recognition. Colossal is crazy. He has this very beautiful, soothing voice, and he makes some remarkably interesting content, and he has a pretty good sense of humor. He, back then, was actually going to be making his own Content Cop on Keemstar, which down the road became iDubbbz's video.
And I don't want to talk about Keemstar and fucking Drama Alert. I'm already working on a documentary about that fucking rat, and it's a work in progress. So just wait.
Oh God, he's coming for me, dude.
But iDubbbz fucking skedaddled his way into getting the fucking title for taking down Keemstar, which I don't fucking understand. iDubbbz didn't directly have any sort of association with Keemstar, but for some reason Colossal is Crazy personally knows Keemstar and has dealt with Keemstar's harassment in the past. So he had every right to make the video. But it went to this caterpillar lip piece of shit cuck. But hey, back in the day, iDubbbz did deserve that title. But nowadays, I think everyone would disagree. But why did people mock him for being a cuck? Well, it's because this edgy, hardcore content creator that we knew back in the day is now head over heels getting pegged by a fucking whore that just slot drops on fucking OnlyFans. All it took was one fucking tweet and enough tattoo ink to change this man. At this point, with all those fucking tattoos, he's getting pegged by a goddamn Sharpie every night. But this was back in the day. This was back in 2020. It's been 3 years. But ever since then, he has lost subscribers, he has lost money, and he has lost pussy privileges. Now let's talk about another relevant cuck, Sneeko. Now, about 3 months ago, I made a video on Sneeko revolving around a certain, little back and forth he had with moist critical. And in that drama, he got exposed for defending a pedophile movie, and he was exposed for letting his girlfriend sleep around with a whole bunch of men.
She was and I was just like not fucking with it, and I saw her and she was like, and I was like, fuck that, and I just left the room. Oh, yo, I'm just not. And my girl's right here and she's like, and I'm like, oh, yo, I'm like feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test. No! You know what? I think you should.
No. This little stick bug, bitch-ass lookalike fucking prancing around, trying to give relationship advice while he's letting his girlfriend get fucked by other men, running around, swinging his gun like it's the magnum dong he wish he had. But I've already made a video talking about this saggy, overused beanbag. But a lot like iDubbbz, he had a lot of good points to make, and some of his opinions I do agree with, although he is rather extreme with his delivery.
What? You only like me for my head? But why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Outside of the few times where he's actually making sense, majority of the time he's running around, prancing around, acting like a tweaker, high off his fucking mind off of drywall dust. But I've already discussed my issues with Sneako in a previous video, and I really don't want to have to reiterate myself. If you really want to see any other points I've made about Sneako, go watch that video. But my point is don't give relationship advice if your relationship is unstable itself. And now here's the prized treasure of the Cuck crew. And this is actually the most recent one. He outed himself as a cuck, I believe, a day or so ago. Everyone's grabbed Adam22 by the balls. And let's be real here, that's the most actions he's going to see in a while since his wife got stolen by a cut copy version of a PVZ walnut. These fucking celebrities are so goddamn successful and so rich that they just decide to give everything away because they have nothing else better to do with their life. Except the only problem is they're giving away a little bit too much, aka their fucking wife! And this is what led me to make this video. Is just this right here. 3 strikes and you're out. We had iDubbbz, we had Sneako, and we had Adam22. 3 hardcore fucking content creators just down the poop chute. Adam22 was known for bringing drama onto his podcast. He didn't necessarily start the drama himself, but whatever drama was going on at the time would always be attracted to his studio.
Who you calling a bitch, though? I'm calling you a bitch. Because I'm a real man and I don't need yes men on the internet to tell me who the fuck I am, you little bitch. If you want to talk outside face to face.
Adam22, you are a clever content creator. You're able to get people onto your show and make the content for you. But unfortunately, you're not going to be able to crisscross applesauce and sit this one out. The attention's all on you. It's not the people around you outside of your little fucking whore girlfriend. It's not big black version of Johnny Sins that was able to steal your girlfriend and then publicize it for the whole world to see. It's you. And it's because you're the cuck. Being a cuck isn't a good thing. Relationships are based off of loyalty, exclusivity, and non-toxicity. You can't erase that fact out of your brain. You can't censor it. But wait, oh, you already fucked up. You admitted to it. Again, with the tattoos. Are the tattoos just fucking corrupting your brain cells? Did they stab you too hard with a tattoo needle and you got lobotomized? I don't know anymore. I was personally raised to think that relationships were an exclusive concept. What's the point of a relationship if you're just gonna sleep around with a bunch of people anyways? If you disagree with me, fuck you, but fine. It's all based off of personal opinion at this point.
Oh.